Hello, YouTube. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I really do. Hey, it's Friday. I've been in all-day meetings all week. I just forgot what day it was or anything. So the good news is it's Friday. Yes. Thank goodness it's Friday. Hope your Friday is wonderful. I'll be glad when this week is over. Got a brand new knife last night. I'm hoping, and you see it right there from Spyderco, I'm hoping to also put up today. It might be right after this one. I'm running a little bit out of time. I'm going to do my first impressions of the knife. But of course, as we go through this pocket dump deconstruction, you're going to get pretty much my first impressions. I came in late, picked up this knife groggily. I was groggy, is that a word? I was sleepy and played with it a little. And then this morning got a chance to play with it. Nice knife from Spyderco. We'll talk about this with this pocket dump deconstruction. Let's look at it. By the way, I took pictures. I'll post pictures of this pocket dump deconstruction on my Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken, just like this YouTube channel. You want to come follow me? Come follow me. Also, once we reach 2,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button. Once we hit 2,000, I'll be giving away 2 new Spyderco knives, at least one, a sprint run, exclusive sprint run. So you do want to, and I'll do it on my Instagram, so you do want to be a part of Instagram. We'll talk about it here, but I'll do it over there. Let's talk about this pocket dump deconstruction. It's Friday. I've been staying away from my Apple Watch because I've been in these meetings that I couldn't do anything anyway. And so I'm way behind on my emails, and I figured, why have a watch telling me all the things that I can't do? It would have drove me crazy. But it's Friday now, so I need to catch up on all of my messages and emails and everything. Nothing better than the Apple Watch. This is the first gen Apple Watch, but it's great because I can just constantly, even at lunch or whatever, check on my emails and respond without carrying around a computer or pulling out my iPhone or whatever. So that is why I have my Apple Watch. Hold on. This is going to sound stupid and crazy, but smelling my Cuban cigars have helped me get through the day more than smoking my Cuban cigars. As you guys know, I have the Cuban cigars and I carry them during the day. And I don't smoke them. Usually I smoke them at the end of the day when I'm home. I turn off all of my social media, pour something, and just enjoy it. But when you're in a long meeting or I get frustrated, I do this. I take a nice sniff of it to remind me what's to come. This right here, again, is a Cuban cigar. It's a San Cristobal Cuban cigar. Man, I've been on a run. You know, we've been doing this for over a year now, and each and every one of them have featured a Cuban cigar. I have been on a big tear with the Cuban cigars. They're just nice. That's all. Just nice. Shown design pen, talking about being on a tear with something that you like. This is my shown design pen that I have. This is the brass one. We're doing vodka today. Nice smooth vodka. I have one of my flat Coach wallets as well. Oh, it's Friday. You know, that has not sunk in yet. Because, I've been doing these meetings. I don't know if you guys do this at work, if you do it at work, but we have these meetings. Like I said, it's a retreat, but not really. And so it's from breakfast, early breakfast, and then drinks and dinner. So it's, long days. I'm so happy to be with you guys. I'm so happy that it's Friday. I'm so happy I have a new knife to play with. I'm just happy. So that's good. The coin today is one of my unicorn coins this is from 1995. Nice little unicorn coin. Chinese unicorn coin. Nice backs as well. Obviously they are proof. Proof coins mean they have the shiny background. Let's take the knife off. Someone said that they were liking the word notepads. I think they were asking for a link. You guys, I say this so much, just running around making a living so I can buy knives. I do have to do more on this channel. I need to do links that you just click on. I need to become a Amazon, what they call it, affiliate. I need to do all those things so that when I talk about things, you guys can just click buy or whatever. I'll do that. I'm going to do it at some point. I promise. This is a hunk of knife. I usually carry my new knives to just get it started. I'm going to do it, but that's a biggie. This is the Spyderco ManBug. And yeah, it's part of that burnt orange series from Spyderco with that HAP 40 steel. You see that little line right there? Underneath is the HAP 40 steel. And the reason that line is there is they sandwich the HAP 40, which is a stainless steel, very, very strong, retains an edge. They sandwich it between two slabs of SUS 410 steel to just give it more rust resistance and a little bit more strength as well. The HAP 40, I keep saying the HAP 40 series, it's the burnt orange series from Spyderco, just released last year in 2016. There's the ManBug, the Ladybug, the I knew it. My mind is so Dragonfly, the Stretch, the Delica, and the Endura. I have a video that includes that. Actually, I have a video of all the folding knives that Spyderco released in 2016. There's a bunch of them. The only ones missing were the late releases. Go check it out. You'll see the entire HAP 40. You'll see the S110V steel series. You'll see a lot of sprint runs. So go check that video out here on this channel. But here we go. It's a real nice knife, as you guys know. The ManBug was created after the Spyderco Ladybug. Us men got sick of telling friends, yeah, this is a ladybug. And so they did a ManBug. The ManBug is a variation, wider blade. This blade, by the way, is just under 2 inches, 1.95 inches in length. But the wider profile of the FRN scales as well. You guys know FRN scales is fiberglass reinforced nylon. Very strong, very, very, very strong like plastic. That strong back lock as well. Just a nice knife. I use it as my keychain knife. I have a simple keychain. It's a silver loop with 3 knives on it. So every day I attach a small knife to it. Makes it unique every single day, and I really like it. This is HAP 40. This is my ManBug. Wanted to keep it small so I could carry this hunka. I'm gonna put this in I'm gonna put this in the Chris Reeve leather sheath that it came in and slip it into my pocket. This is a Chris Reeve Mnandi. I was thinking about carrying another knife, and I thought that the Mnandi was just a little bit smaller than the knife that got away. I'll show you that at the end of this video. But this is the Mnandi, just a wonderful knife, of course. Cocobolo, 2.75 inch blade. This blade is the basket weave Damascus. I like the basket weave Damascus. One thing I like, again, I have 6 Mnandis 5 of them I have with Damascus blades. I figure if you're going to spend money on an expensive gentleman's folder, might as well save a little. Only one doesn't have it. And this is the only one with that basket weave Damascus blade, which is really nice. All of these layers of steel just packed in. Look, because it's so tightly packed, that pattern is so tightly packed, you get this wonderful rim on the blade. Oh, almost went over there and stabbed myself. Has a little jimping as well, but believe me, if you looked up gentleman's folder in the dictionary, they'd have a Reeve Mnandi. It's just perfect. Titanium liners. Again, Cocobolo wood inlaid. I love the see-through construction, easy to clean, and look at that clip. This is the Reeve frame lock. Even though this scale is partially covered by the scale, it is definitely a frame lock, not a liner lock. Very smooth as well. I just really like it. Easy to open with one hand, pinch and open. But you want to know something? I'm realizing now when I carry the one that has just a satin blade, it's a little easier because they have the Damascus, but it's just a nice pinch and open. And of course, with that Reeve frame lock closed, just a nice knife, you know? Talk about an upscale pen knife. It's not your daddy's pen knife by any means, but man, what a wonderful thing to have in your pocket, and useful as well. Just a nice knife. Here's the new knife, folks. Again, when I'm done with this, I plan on doing my first impressions of this. So there will be another video up, and hopefully I can get to work not too late. This, my friends, is the Spyderco EuroEdge. It's part of the Ethnic series of knives from Spyderco. I'm a big fan of the Ethnic series of knives. I know some people aren't. On my first impressions video, of course, those are a lot shorter. I'll do my first impression, and then I'm just going to open up my collection of the Ethnic knives. And what you'll see is a lot of different knives with a lot of different variations on the blade, everything, the shapes. It's just wonderful. And the reason I like this Spyderco does this, first of all, they get these wonderful knife makers. And what they do is they go to museums, they read up on the history and everything, and they get these ethnic knives from around the world that have existed for hundreds of years. And then they create a folding knife, because a lot of those aren't folding knives. They create a folding knife using today's modern knife making materials. Just a really nice process. And so you come up with these great knives. Check out the video, which I haven't done, which I hope to do after I do this, where I'll talk about this knife more, but also just quickly, I won't go through all of them. I plan on doing a longer video where I do the entire Ethnic series. I was waiting for this new knife to drop. I thought it was going to drop late in 2016. It just dropped, just got it today. And I'll do all of that. But let's just talk about this briefly. I'm going to put it in my pocket. Yeah, it's a hunk of knife. The person that has done, let's count them. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 of the Ethnic knives were created by Ed Shimp. This is Ed Shimp. Here's his logo. I counted them because I have them all on my desk ready for that next video. And man, from very practical knives all the way through to some not so practical knives, they all represent some ethnic knife. This right here is a EuroBlade. The reason it's called the EuroBlade is he spent a lot of time in libraries, museums, checking out knives in Europe. And what he came out with, he checked a lot of swords, a lot of daggers, a lot of things. And so he created a knife that represented a lot of the things that were common about these blades. Okay? Now this EuroEdge is really, he leans more towards the Swiss dagger in the design, but it does pick up a lot of the traits from the European blades. For instance, they are huge with fullers. You guys are familiar with these cutouts on the blades. A lot of knives in Europe does that. As you guys probably know, this knife, this knife in this spear shape, it has a false edge. Whoops, I gotta be careful I don't do it. False edge here for legal reasons. They didn't want to do a double edge dagger. So this is the functional edge over here. This one is not sharpened, okay? But they wanted it for the design. These fullers did a lot of things. When you do the fullers, you take out a lot of the blade, right? So it's lighter. In this case, on the one side, it has two fullers in the center, and on the clip side, the back side, it has one big one down the center. Okay, so not only does it make it lighter because of that, the other thing is it helps with the design, right? Looks great. And when you look at something like a dagger blade, it gets thin on the edges. Of course, one is the dummy. I got to make sure I don't screw up and cut my finger. The other isn't. They have the grind lines and everything. It just doesn't come to a sharpened edge. But when you have these grooves too, it kind of gives it strength on the thin edges. So it saves you on steel, makes it lighter. It looks purty, right? Good for the design, and also gives us some strength when you're looking at these thin kind of designs. He also did on this wonderful polished 3D G10. There's a big plane flying over if you hear that sound. They always wait until I do a video, and it's a slow plane and a loud plane. Anyway, the handle is polished G10, and I'll tell you, Spyderco does this better than anything. Every time I get the polished G10, I tell you guys, it's just nice. 3D. And he designed with fullers even on the handle. First, it plays off of the fullers on the blade, but also, again, cuts down on weight, right? They added the regular hourglass clip. Because of the shapes, they only have right-handed tip up. Only right-handed tip up. It's great for me. That's what I prefer. But I like that. But for them, they wanted to just keep this handle pristine. That happens a lot with some of these knives in the ethnic series because the design is pretty much everything. You can see your hand guards like the dagger, like the Swiss dagger, but also like one of the swords. This is the EuroBlade. Ooh, it feels good in the hand. It also has a backspacer, G10 backspacer as well. Just feels good. Tactical, of course. It has a dagger blade. It's taken after that Swiss dagger. But also, while I say it's thin on the edges, partly because of the fullers and the thickness in between, you can use it obviously as EDC. I'm a collector of Spyderco knives. These knives are great from a collector's point of view. I couldn't wait to get it. Last year, the Patata I just loved. Pure EDC. I just fell in love with it. I love this knife too. And I like Ed Chimp. I know there are haters out there that don't, and God bless you. I get it. There's the lanyard hole. It has a liner lock, thick liner lock, stainless steel liners that are big time skeletonized. there's still some weight to it. You feel it. Nice balanced weight. Oh, man. It's a biggie. 3.9 inches. 3.9 inches. You guys know, like a large Chris Reeve Sebenza is 3.6 inches. So it is a larger knife. Thick as well. But, man, feels so nice. And I like the back. It goes all the way over to the tip. It's just really balanced. And just listen. That engagement is unfreaking believable. Look, see how it dropped? Smooth. I just picked it up several hours ago. Just a real nice knife. That's what I'm carrying. Yeah, my pockets are going to sag a little, but it's Friday. Comfortable day. And I've got the smaller ones. I'm going to do a first impression video of that knife. It will come up sooner than I like to put up videos, because I'm going to put up 2 of them, and usually one of them gets, short shrift. But I do want it up there. I'm excited about that knife. There you have it. That's the carry today. It includes the brand new Spyderco EuroEdge, part of the Ethnic series from Spyderco. 3.9 inch blade, S30V steel, fullers all over the place. Stainless steel liners. It's a nice blade. I like it. I hope you like this pocket dump deconstruction. If you do like it, go crazy on the thumbs for me, okay? I'd really appreciate it. Share, let people know that we do this every single day. Hey, over a year and still counting. Every single day there's a pocket dump deconstruction. Also, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of our community. We're going to reach 2,000. I'm going to give away 2 new Spyderco knives, good knives. So hit that subscribe button. Help us to grow and have fun talking about knives, which is what this is all about. Okay, Instagram at KeithKevinKen. And turn on your notifications, because it's knife season, baby. New year. And I'm going to introduce a lot of new knives. I'm going to do first impression videos and other things, okay? Really appreciate it. Of course, this is the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel, and this is the knife that got away. Yeah, I was thinking about going with the EuroEdge and then this small Sebenza 21. Oh, I love it with the new wood. This is by far my favorite of the 4 new woods that Chris Reeve has introduced this year, 2017, or at the end of 2016. This is Splted Beech inlays, and like all Chris Reeve inlays, when he has inlays, except for the micarta, polished tie, shiny tie on the front and the back, leaving the lock and the clip just that pure titanium. I love how that plays off with the shiny titanium on the lock side. But this Splted Beech is just pretty. I love the brown accents, the brass accents, and of course this is S35 VN steel, because that's how Chris Reeve rolls. 2.9 inches, a little bit bigger than a Mnandi, thicker, heavier. So I went with the Mnandi since I got this beast, the new Spyderco knife. That's it, folks. You have a wonderful day. I'm going to see if I can sneak in this first impressions video of the new Spyderco EuroEdge before I go to work late. Hey, have a wonderful day. Man, when everything's hectic and I was tired, I just kept thinking about doing these videos. I'm having fun with them. I hope you're having fun with me. You know what? There are a million people who do knife videos. They are more technical. They talk slower. They enunciate everything. That's great. That's not this channel. This channel is we fill our pockets. We feel good about it. And so I hope you're enjoying that. This is how I like my videos, so I'm doing my videos like that. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take some time out for yourself. And hey, have some fun over this weekend. If you're following me, I give the date. Did I? Friday, February 10th. Friday, February 10th, 2017. I know you may not be watching it on that day. The vast majority of you will not be watching it on the day that I recorded. I just do that to let you know that if this is your first video, every single day you'll have a video. Monday through Friday before 11 o'clock. Saturday and Sunday when I get my big butt off the couch and stop watching videos and surfing the internet. So those usually are later in the evening. You have a perfect day. Goodbye.